DUI World's Unified Heavyweight Champion and one half of the current
new tag team champions, the Gambler
and the Riddler, who will be talking later in this promo, hopefully. He is away on some business, so gotta make sure we get something from him. And you'll also hear words from your new DUI World's Women's Champion, Charade, later on in this promo.
This is Charade, the only woman in Brutal Impact, and this is actually my first time doing a Brutal Impact promo. I've been away on business on other times, like securing new sponsorships for Brutal Impact, so I am proud to be a part of this one, as it will be our last one until 2011. I am the new DUI World Women's Champion, and I am very honored and proud to be the champion of the women's division here in the DUI. I beat counted five very capable competitors, including the former champion Posh at Hot Zone, and it was a proud moment. This female Canero, whoever she may be, has started a fight that she can't win, nor will she win. So I want her sometime in a match so I can beat her once and for all and unmask her. Heck, you can even make it a mask versus title match. I don't care, but I want her in the ring. That's all I really have to say for now, as the Riddler, the Gambler, and my boyfriend, the One, cover everything else going on here in the DUI. See you all real soon.
And you know what? I just have one thing to say. Before I boarded that plane to Hot Zone, if you recall, I actually said we would all have gold all around, and look, the plan all came together.
Anyone that didn't think we were going to have gold all around, like, lethal injection.
BBS, maybe? Or what about the former, and I love the sound of that. It's got a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Former tag team champions of Double Penetration. And I guess Tripod, he's got a little injury.
Oh.
I think they have to call the Wambulance for him. Because Tripod, you talked a lot of smack before you got into the ring with us. And you put it all on the line. But I do have to give him credit. It was very smart devising that best of three because, I mean, either way, it guaranteed him 3 shots at the titles. And it was tied 1-1. Anything could happen. But in the end, we stepped up and took the belts back home where they rightfully belong in Brutal Impact.
Yeah, and that gear you guys wore, sorry, that was just a little. Yeah.
The bad thing I found out was the gear that I was wearing was actually Christel's gear.
Ugh.
But after the match at my hotel room, she was actually in there for post-match celebration. Just to let you know.
I don't care about Crystal, but still. Never mind.
What happened with you after the one pay-per-view when Weo was Weo was your limo driver? Did you escape?
Yeah, I escaped. Nothing happened. I celebrated with Charade, just like I did after Hot Zone. We had a lot of celebrations. That's all I'm going to say about that.
And the one thing that I have to wonder is, who was behind that wheel? I don't think it was... It might have been Kids Inc. Because, I mean, somebody, it was supposed to be one match, and then all of a sudden they said it didn't fit into their plans, and the wheel was spun again. But despite all the changes that happened, we still did what we set out and told everybody we would. We took the tag team titles away from Double Penetration, brought them back home to now, I guess we could say this, the House of Gold, Brutal Impact, because, I mean, look at it. And I did say that I would announce who I want a piece of. And you know what? I think now is as good a time as any.
Floor is yours.
Triple H Game 99 and Doczilla. You two, I want to face you. And you know what? I'm kind of in a generous mood. I'm so confident that you know what? How about we face you either, I'll let you say if you want the titles on the line or not. Me and Riddler against you two. If you've got the guts, because you've come back to the tag team scene, and this is your shot. If management approves it, and you accept the challenge, a no-holds-barred match, tag team match. Me and Riddler against Game and Doc.
Personally, I don't think they should get a tag team title shot. This is just my personal opinion. Because so far, since your return, who have you guys beaten? That Bo... somebody...
Bo Luke and...
VJ something.
Well, I guess their names are called the other guy, apparently, from now, but whatever.
That's all you guys have beaten! Oh yeah, and you also beat the Fonz at the pay-per-view. And you said Jump the Shark, he was scared of you. I don't think so. I think Jump the Shark proves something.
And I also have a message for Kids Incorporated. You know what? Kids Inc., we're going to be fighting tag team champions. And you know what? You want a tag team title shot too? I just have 2 words for you. Come and get it. Just come to the ring, we'll defend our titles, because we're going to be fighting champions, and we're going to prove that the tag team division is run by Brutal Impact.
And Dark Leader, whew, that match. Oh, man, those fires almost burned me. Inferno matches, very, very dangerous to be in. Dark Leader, I gave you a fight. You gave me a fight. I am not going to deny that. But I did beat you. So on to my next challenger, whoever it may be, Tripod whenever he returns.
Yeah, whatever. You know what? I think Tripod's actually hiding because, I mean, he got defeated, but, you know, Tripod, with the holiday season, I do feel a little bad that you got injured, but you got to kind of admit, you were angering us. So what happened in the match, you had every right to not go up to the top of that cage, but you did anyway, so that's what happens.
And also Jump the Shark. You proved a lot to me, Jump, in that match that you and the Fonz had against Lethal Injection. You proved a lot to me. You proved you could hang with the top DUI talents. And you know what, Jump? I don't know your relationship with Horny Mask. And frankly, I don't care. I will say this though, Jump. I am looking forward to having a match with you in the future. And if it's for this championship, I expect you to bring your best. I'm going to bring my best. I will beat you, but I expect you to give me a great, great match. And RD, I heard what Game and Doc had to say on commentary. RD, I want you in a match. You heard it here, RD. I want you in a match. Title, non-title, that's management's choice. But RD, you keep asking for a match. I want to give you that match. Because RD, I respect you. Brutal Impact, it respects you. And we know you can give me a great match. And I know I can beat you, RD, and it's time for that to be proven once and for all. So RD, name the time, name the place, and I will be there.
That's the truth for all of us. You know, all people have to do, now that we have the gold, just come up, challenge us, and if for some reason Lethal Injection does not accept this prize match that I have, and you know what, it's almost like it's almost like giving them a match on a silver platter, but if not, there's one other match I want. That's with you, game. You and me, one-on-one, hell in a cell.
Ooh, see, game? I actually want to add a little twist to this if management accepts. Game, face the gambler one-on-one. If you beat the gambler, tag team title match. If you don't beat the gambler, like I'm thinking you won't, you have to wait a little bit to get a tag team title shot. So what do you say, game? I know you've been quiet lately on the promo front, but for this, I would actually like to hear a promo about. The gambler would like to hear a promo about this. All of us in Brutal Impact would like to hear a promo about this challenge. So game, come on out and talk. We await your response about the challenge.
And, like we said, I promised everybody once the whole tag team thing was over that I would actually make my decision. And I think this is a pretty good decision because, Lethal Injection, they were talking a lot during that Thanksgiving Eve shenaniganza.
Oh yeah, and they were talking a lot during Hot Zone.
So, you know what? I think it's about time someone teaches Lethal Injection a little bit of business.
Ooh, yeah, dig it! This here is the Riddler, one half of your new DUI, World Tag Team Champions, along with the Gambler. Yes, we are. And as a matter of fact, what I have to say is that, it is great to have DUI's Hot Zone be the staple point for the Brutal Impact. Yes, it was. As you see, we are now all world champions. Yes, we are. The one retaining the DUI Unified Heavyweight Champion. Yes, he did. The Gambler and the Riddler putting the beat down on a double penetration, and as a matter of fact, the only thing Tripod was penetrating the ground when I picked him up and power bombed him off the cage. You see, that's what you get for saying that I need to snap into a straitjacket. You need to snap into a hospital bed. As a matter of fact, I'll even touch on that. Yes, I will. And Sister Shareed wins the DUI Divas Championship, Women's Championship. It's all good. But you see, Lethal Injection was running their mouth about how it's easier to stay on top, or how it's easier to get to the top than it is to stay on top. Well, as a matter of fact, Lethal Injection, Game and Doc, it's really simple. Put your names on the dotted line, and the Brutal Impact will do the rest. Because to be the man, woo, you gotta beat the man. And we now, Brutal Impact, we are the man. Dig it! And as per Tripod, you now since you're coming back for vengeance on all the monkeys that did what they did to you. Well, as a matter of fact, you want another shot at these DUI Tag Team Champions. Step on up, buddy. Step on up, and we'll do the same exact thing that we did to you before. And as a matter of fact, when it's all said and done, the DUI will be Brutal Impact owned. Ooh, yeah!